Happy Hump Day Wednesday to everybody. That goes out to everybody. And yes, I am still seeking new subscribers. Looks like I'm up to 1,275. It could have grown by now. Actually, I think it's like 1,290. But anyway, I'm on my way. And my next goal is to reach 1,300 subscribers. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, now's a good time to do it. I don't think I'm gonna be using these glasses, but I don't have anywhere to sit them, so I might as well put them back on my head and just keep looking forward. So anyway, I'm gonna wait for a few more other people to come in, and as you guys come in and get comfortable and want to listen to whatever I'm about to say, just be patient. You know, I have a lot to say, but a little short period of time that I want to say it. I will not let this video go beyond 20 minutes today. I am on a timer. I have to go and pick up my dinner, which today I'm just gonna give myself a break, and I'm gonna pick up a finely chopped turkey salad. So that's what I'm going to pick up. And I always request that it's finely chopped because everything gets mixed together. I was always doing that. I was doing that way before the finely chopped sub craze took off at Publix, and then you couldn't even get in there because there was 15 people trying to get the exact same sandwich. I don't think too many people strayed from one particular sandwich over another, but it is what it is. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing great today. I certainly am. And on my journey to this plant-based decision that I made, I not once did I say it was going to be just plant-based foods. I wish people would just sit down and just listen and just pay attention to what people are saying. But then again, you have people that are incapable of paying attention to anybody, let alone themselves. I'm going to be adjusting this camera because I think my angle is a little bit off. But until people get in, if you're already in, can I get a thumbs up? Hello, everybody. Greetings. Welcome in, everyone. Looks like they're coming in now. So I'm doing fine. Thanks. Welcome aboard. And like I said before, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, take a minute and subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to reach 1,300 subscribers. That's my short-term goal. I've gone up from around 1,225 and now I'm up to I think 1,290. So all is well. And the air out here is, well, it's kind of stuffy, so I'm breathing the best I can right now. And that's from sleeping up under that fan all night and things of that nature. But I'm gonna get on now that I got you guys' attention. Like I said, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. I'm on the way to try to get 1,300 subscribers, and I do appreciate each and everybody for taking the time to listen to me. And I also want to once again thank all of my existing subscribers. So anyway, let's talk about this plant-based journey that I'm on. And I went through some of my comments, and somebody made a comment that, okay, the plant-based diet is fine, but you still need protein. Now, let me just clear the air once again. Listen, people, I never said I was trying my best to cut out all kinds of protein. Just because I said I'm taking a break from chicken and hamburger, you can get protein from many different sources. But I'm going to invite each and everybody to find out how they want to receive their protein, because what I'm doing this for me. I can't do this for you. The only thing I can do for you is keep putting out content for you to watch. That's the only thing I can give y'all right now. So with that being said, let's see. So let's talk about my mystery chef, who she is doing a tremendous job putting these meals together. Once again, I can't say thank you enough to her. And as for mystery chef number 2, yes, y'all, I have gained another mystery chef. Now, I don't know how long that one's gonna last. I'm not doubting anything, but let me tell you, I'm the person that didn't eat seafood. And by me saying I didn't eat seafood, I'm talking about shrimp, lobster, crab legs. I didn't eat it. I'm not gonna tell you I didn't like it. I just did not eat it. And I mentioned it to my mystery chef, and I said, well, considering I'm turning over a new leaf, now I think it's time I incorporate seafood. And so mystery chef number two made shrimp pasta, and it was mainly plant based with the pasta, the ingredients, and everything else. She added the shrimp, so I don't know what to call that. Do you call it plant based or whatever you want to call it? But anyway, it was shrimp pasta. Let me tell y'all something. That's what I had for lunch today. Oh, it was so delicious. I can't thank her, you know. And I immediately text my mystery chef and said, "Will you please let mystery chef number two know that I am really enjoying this meal?" That's what I had for lunch today: the shrimp pasta, and I had a piece of bread. I ate half the bread because I'm trying to cut back on all the bread, because the other day I had the bread with the plant-based hot dogs that I absolutely did enjoy. Do I love them? Did I enjoy them? Yes. Will I eat them again? Yes. It won't replace something. It'll be one of those things I will have every now and then. Now I know how she prepared them. But listen, this shrimp pasta that I had for lunch, and with the plant-based noodles and all the ingredients, it was amazing. So here I am, the person that always said, no, I don't eat seafood. I never said I didn't like it. I just didn't care for it. I was always taking shrimp out of my menu items. If I order a California burrito, it came with shrimp, substitute the shrimp. So I'm well on my way. I'm looking forward to trying the crab legs and anything crab based. Now I have had crab cakes back in the day, but that was so long ago. It doesn't even qualify. I've been mainly a meat and chicken person. And oh, by the way, last Sunday, not this past Sunday. So we're looking at 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 days ago when I had my last beer for right now. Okay. I can't look, y'all. I did not say I was quitting beer. I'm taking a break from beer. Because it was going to be one of those things. And I did good today. I only had a cup of coffee. That's down from my 3 or 4 cups a morning. So I did good on that. But this pasta, this shrimp pasta, it was delicious. When I tell y'all, I wish I would have had more. I wish I would have had more. I didn't doubt that it wasn't going to be tasty. Only thing I have to do is get used to the texture of the shrimp rolling around in my mouth. I think that's what it was. It was certain textures of foods that turned me off, but the way that it was prepared, I'm ready for more. I think we've got coming up. We're gonna make tacos, soft tacos and hard tacos, but we're gonna use the plant-based chorizo. Is it called? Yeah, chorizo. So we've got that coming up. So that's gonna be really, really delicious. And I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be one of those type of things to where it's really benefiting me. And in response to what one of the people said in my comment about me Xing out certain meals, I did not say I completely gave up. I didn't. I mean, there are other meats that has protein. I just decide that what happened. People don't understand how I came to knowing my mystery chef. And by the way, her channel will be based on her mystery chef. She's going to do a faceless YouTube channel. So that's how we came up with the name Mystery Chef. How I came to know her and to find out that she's been on this plant-based thing for a year. And I immediately said, well, put me on. Put me in the game, coach, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to, cut down on some things and finally follow my doctor's orders and get things in gear. And just so happened 20 minutes ago, I had to call to verify my doctor's appointment. And I didn't have one until February. And she said, well, do you need to come in? I said, well, I would like to set an appointment. And I said, a month from today. So I'm looking forward to going to that doctor in a month and see my improvement in a month's time plus a week. So basically 5 weeks. I'm looking forward to it because I want to know. I want to know. I can tell when things are going bad for me because they take me from seeing my doctor once a year to twice a year. So then you have to start paying attention. And for all of you that, if you really must know, my decision was to do this was because of my doctor's visits. And when my stress level went up back in March, late May, early March, that's why I made that decision. And me taking those 3 weeks off I was off 3 weeks with pay on FMLA back in May. And it gave me time to think, where I wanted to go, how I was going to start this journey. And a couple of weeks ago when I said, okay, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to drink these last 2 beers for now. And I met this young lady, and now she's my mystery chef. Call the person chef, I don't know. However you want to look at it. But she has been very, very, very helpful and very instrumental in me doing, to the point to where, do I miss beer? No. I would always tease a few of my friends whenever we would text each other, oh, I either got a cold beer or I'm on my way to get a cold beer. Now I have had some wine this week. I had a cocktail or two, but I am doing so much better. And the truth of the matter is, I'm so shiny and sweaty. The truth of the matter is, I'm not being forced to. I don't miss these things. Got up over the weekend and did my little 4-mile walk, getting in my little steps where I can. This is going to be a gradual thing. I'm not trying to put myself and my body into any kind of shock treatment. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So that's just, it's not one of those things that I'm trying to rush. It's going to be a slow, like as they say, a slow burn. Which my morning stretches are going well. My little morning sit-ups, few little sit-ups before I go to sleep at night, all that's going pretty good. But my main thing is for me to have, without hesitation, went for that shrimp pasta. And I know all of y'all eat seafood. I know I'm late to the game. Look at y'all, I don't even eat mashed potatoes. But guess what? I'm about to start. And I won't eat it a lot. I would eat a potato any kind of way except mashed. Do I dislike it? No, I don't dislike it. I just didn't like the texture. Same for cream corn. I love corn any kind of way. But she's gonna make my mystery chef is gonna make a Mexican corn, and I think she's gonna make it a little bit more creamier. So I'm looking forward to that. And a lot of her sauces she's making herself, which is coming out. It's coming out really well. And I'm looking forward to even more. And it's a great pleasure knowing that I have this person that I have met that's doing amazing things to help me. And today is going to be a skip day. There won't be any mystery chef meals this afternoon. So what did I do? I ordered me a nice salad that I'm going to pick up and have, because I don't want to break my newfound tradition and eat some fast food. If I get a craving, maybe it'll be something early in the morning. Maybe I'll stop and, I don't know what I want. And the hardest thing I had this morning, I got in there and apparently somebody brought donuts in to work. I reached for it, but I said, no, don't do it. Don't do it. I was too close to lunch to even worry about that donut. So I did good with that. And I don't even eat a lot of sweets. I don't have any candy in my house. I don't have any cakes, no cupcakes, no pies. That's not because I'm on this journey to a healthier living. I just never ate a lot of sweets. See, it was the bread. It was a combination of the bread and the beer and the going back. And then you got to factor in, I'm doing chicken wings all the time. I'm doing hamburgers all the time. I'm doing pizza all the time. And all of those things I was eating was being consumed with beer. Nothing's wrong with drinking beer. I'm not done with beer. I'm on a break from beer. Now, will I go out here and oh yeah, we're gonna make a plant-based pizza. So I'm looking forward to that. Hello once again, each and everybody that's just now tuning in. Welcome everybody. And like I said, I'm on a get to 1,300 subscribers. So if you're just now popping in, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Send the comments. Really, y'all, I'm just on here talking. This is not a type of live where I'm gonna do Q&A and I'm gonna respond to everybody's messages. It's not that I'm ignoring you guys. I see it. But some of the stuff at this point, it's not even worth responding to, if y'all know what I'm talking about. So This is about my journey. This is about the things that I'm doing for me to better my life. So, and like I explained last week when I went live, even the negative comments is doing me a lot of good because that shows that person is thinking enough about what I'm saying to send negative comments. And so that's helped generate even more analytics. So keep sending your negative comments. So you can send me 15 negative comments. You can tell me you hate my shirt, but send the comment. Let's keep the lines of communication open. Let's do that. Let's do that because I don't read them every day, but I get around to reading them every now and then. I really do. And I know a lot of you that get on here and y'all chime in to watching people that's going live. The thing of it is, majority of the people that's on here that's watching people go live, they're looking for the same old skits. They're looking for the same old buffoonery, playing a trick on each other's spouses. I'm gonna put hot sauce in his grits. I'm gonna put pop rocks in his cake. Y'all, I watch that stuff, but when you got the same two people doing the same stuff all day, week in and week out, and y'all sitting there watching that same stuff, do you ever branch out? I mean, really, I'm not saying which platform, but social media has dumbed down a lot of people. It really has. It's got people where they don't want to think for themselves. And like I said in my last live video, I'm much older. So this may not be your cup of tea because you might be 22 years old, 25, even 30 watching this. But guess what? Forward this video to your parents, forward it to your uncle, forward it to your grandparent that they may be in a little bit of trouble physically and their health may be diminishing a little bit. Forward this to them. And maybe they can find them a mystery chef. Maybe you can start putting together some meals for them. We can all help each other. So I can't be everybody's cup of tea. And if I'm not your cup of tea, hey, maybe your parents, I might be their cup of tea. But see, that's the way you have to think. We can't keep sitting around here being selfish, because I'm not talking about what you want to hear and you popping in and you popping out. That's fine. But think about your loved ones. And for those of you that are fortunate enough to have your parents still here, I'm tell y'all something. They ain't gonna be here forever. So why not go help them? Why not go help them? There are a lot of people out here that are 60 and 70 years old that probably don't know anything about social media or know anything about that. Don't even know that there are people on here that's near their age that are talking about things that can be beneficial to them. And if you're just now turning 50 years old, let me tell y'all something. You're going to be 60 by the end of the year. In 2 weeks, you're going to be 60 years old because those 10 years go by quick. This whole year has gone by quick, really fast. So, you guys better just strap in and get ready for a quick ride because this time is moving by. So keep sitting there and keep procrastinating and doing all these things. The one thing I had on my side was I still managed to stay mobile a lot. I was moving around a lot. Now, although up to a few months ago, I got lazy. I was sitting around too much. I was sitting around, and it was starting to affect me. I remember last month going on a job site and had to climb up that ladder to get on the roof. Whew. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. It damn near kicked my butt to climb up 2 flights on a metal ladder. And I had to come back down. Today, piece of cake. So, my breathing is getting better. Everything's getting better. We in the South, so, we're going to have trouble with the humidity and the air quality is getting worse. But, I'm doing everything in moderation. Am I going to do I see drastic improvement by the time I go to my doctor's appointment, October the 3rd? I expect to have drastic improvements. I really, truly do. I expect this thing to go a lot better, a lot smoother because I'm going to stick to it. No, I haven't given up drinking. No, I haven't given up a lot of things, but I can do without the biscuits and all that bread. If I got to have a sandwich, I can do the wheat bread. There's so many different multi-grain breads I could eat, but I'm not craving it. I know for a fact the reason why I'm not craving all these sandwiches because I haven't had a beer. And the day that I drank the last beer, I have been flushing myself out constantly between water and cranberry juice, just trying to get it out of my system. And I'm not taking anything. I don't want to be taking any kind of diet supplements, or I'm taking some all natural things to help clean my system out. But other than diet pills and these these liquid fast diets, I'm not doing any of that stuff. There will be things that I'm doing in moderation so I can see my daily improvement. Because you can tell when a lot of people get on that fast track to weight loss and their body looks funny because they lost too much weight in one place and not enough in the other. I don't want to be walking around looking like I was put together by two missing parts. I don't want to be that person. I want everything to be gradual, everything to be let nature take its course, if you will. That's my aim on this. But back to what I was saying earlier, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead, subscribe. I'm going to be here a while. My short-term goal is to get to 1,300 subscribers, and I'm gonna take a slow road to growing, like I'm taking a slow road on this journey with plant-based eating and other things. But once again, that pasta that I had today with the plant-based noodles and all this stuff and all the rest of the ingredients and the sauce that they make it from scratch. I mean, I can't say Mystery Chef 1 and her good friend, Mystery Chef 2, who's cooking the best. I'm going to give both of them 100. My score with them is 100 solid. I was thinking about that today. I said, man, these women got me eating shrimp. I would never eat. They told me 2 weeks ago, man, you're going to be eating shrimp. No, I wouldn't. No, man, you better go on. I want that. Can't say why I didn't. I can't say why I didn't. I can't say I hated it. I can't say. The only thing I got to say about crab legs, I watch people eat it and they make a damn mess. But other than that, I don't know the texture. So I think the way she's going to incorporate it into meals, I can deal with it. Now, will I be next week talking about I ate a whole, what do y'all call it? A heaping amount of crab legs? I doubt it. But if it's going to be mixed into something, and I think she's going to do a plant-based crab cake. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's going to be a side. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to continue to grow and continue to stay on my journey and continue to get better and feel better. That's what this is all about. It's not about anything else. Okay, it's all because I decided to do this, and hopefully the same people that are watching my videos, if they see this later on, they can finally understand. First of all, I never said I was cutting out protein. And if you think you can only get protein from eating chicken and beef, then you got a long way to go also. You have a long way to go. So, just be mindful of what you're saying. I did appreciate the fact that person said that, and I hurried up and responded to it in a polite way. And that's what this whole thing is about. I read some of these comments when people are putting them up here on the screen. That stuff don't bother me. It's I can sit here and do a Q&A on ignorance, and I might do that one day. But why would I waste that time? Why would I waste that time? I've invited several people on several occasions. You can go live with me. You don't have to hide behind a screen and call yourself being one of these little internet bullies, because you can't bully me. If you want to go one-on-one, we can go one-on-one for everybody to see. We can hash words out, and I guarantee you, I'm going to embarrass you because I love to talk trash. But that's not what this is about. If you wanna hear me talking trash, dig back on some of my other videos if I haven't deleted them by now. So, but no, you won't be getting all these crazy skits from me. I'm not secretly putting hot sauce in somebody's stuff. I'm not putting laxatives in somebody's stuff. I'm not. What are these little pranks? These same old repeated pranks. And look, I'm not down on those people that are doing it, because they made it a long way, and a lot of them are getting paid pretty good, and they can come back in next month and do the exact same prank, and y'all will watch it again, the exact same thing. So whatever works for you, but this is what's working for me. Straightforward, easygoing, telling y'all what's going on in my life. And if I'm sitting here telling you what's working for me, why should you talk about I shouldn't be doing this and I shouldn't be doing it? What are you doing? What are you doing? See, think about that. It took me a while to get here, but I'm on this journey. It took me a while to get here. It really did. These are some of the things I'm doing now. I was thinking about it at the beginning of the year. Y'all know that New Year's resolution. Yeah, I was thinking it then. Better late than never. My New Year's resolution kicked off in month 8. Now it's in month 9, so I made it though. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter when you start. The fact is, are you going to start? And I had to start, and I'm glad I did. I'm telling the difference. I noticed the difference already. So I know by the time I go to my doctor's appointment that I called to set up for October the 3rd, it's gonna be a good one. I already know it. I already know it. Because I'm gonna speak it into existence. Just like I spoke my mystery chef into existence. Because I needed help on how I was gonna do this. I didn't put out no ad, I didn't go looking for it. I met her under for business, and look at what I gained. Not only did the business need to turn out to be a success, I've gained this. I've gained a new friend, and in order for me, only way I was able to gain a new friend, I had to push some of them to the side. I really did. And for those of you that know me, some of my long-term best friends that I've known for 25 or 30 years, I'm not talking about you. You know who you are. You know, the true friends, y'all know who, yeah, you know who you are. But some of the other ones I had to pull back because it wasn't going well for me. I can't continue to be managing a friendship 80%, 80-20. I had to pull back. And I'm glad I did because it's opened new doors. And that's where I am right now. I'm on a journey to something that's going to be very beneficial for me. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. But once again, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so right now. And until next time, you all have a great day. Thank you.